Welcome back to Chimeric Gaming, you guys. Those of you who are new, welcome to Chimeric Gaming. I'm your host with the least, but still very beast, Chimeric Gaming. And guess what, guys? The video mission guide is back. The reason I brought it back now is because a lot of the characters have been optimized, and especially the original Genin, who you actually see here. Their Shippuden, or S characters, have been optimized. So we're going to go ahead and get right into the first mission. The one that you can do at Academy Student is the Miss Prodigy, which allows you to unlock Haku, and I'll show you the requirements right now. So here we are right on the site. We're just going to go into ninja missions, hit and miss. Yes, they had cleared them up this way, and there they are, right here. Win 5 battles with Sasuke.
Marsha, what
and
happened?
wow,
Peter hit me in the nose with a football. I can't go to the dance like this.
Well,
I'm just gonna
it was
mute.
An accident, sweetheart.
Win 5 missions with Sasuke and 5 missions with Naruto.
Peter a lesson.
Marsha, eat a Snickers.
Why?
You get a
So
little hostile when you're hungry.
here we have Naruto. Let's just make up a quick team right here. One that I've used in the past before. What? Whoa, nope, crap. I freaking hate the ads that are on. Pause. Thank you. One that I've used in the past was Naruto, Sasuke, and Kankuro. This team still works, and it works efficiently now, due to the fact that Naruto can fully stun, and Sasuke can now use Chidori without needing Sharingan. Sharingan is nice because it no longer costs blood, and it now costs a random. So the characters are essentially the same. There's nothing really changed about them. So just quickly, if you're a new player, Naruto stuns with Rasengan, but you need Shadow Clones. Alright, let's just go through the moves quick. Naruto Uzumaki combo, 15 damage, deals an additional 15 damage for 1 tie, no cooldown. Great move. And then we have Rasengan, who stuns the enemy for a turn, deals 45 damage, requires Shadow Clones, which isn't bad, honestly. You don't have to pay anything in particular, for a ninjutsu and a random, and a 1-turn cooldown. You can use that, I think like twice, if not maybe 1 additional time. Then we have the main skill for Naruto, 15 damage reduction, which will cut damage down by 15 points, and Uzumaki combo can now deal an extra, it deals double damage basically. Alright, then we have Sasuke, 30 damage for a tie and random for a no cooldown, sorry. 30 piercing for Chidori. This originally required Sharingan, and it no longer does, but it's better now in my opinion. It makes Sasuke much more versatile as a character. And then we have Sharingan, which also gives him 15 points of damage reduction. If it targets an enemy, they'll be unable to reduce damage or become invulnerable, which is fantastic for those characters that like to use skills to make them invulnerable or reduce damage, such as Sasuke or Naruto themselves, or even Choji, but we'll get on Choji some other time. And then Lion's combo deals 15 extra damage, and Chidori deals 25 extra damage. They actually recently revamped this, and it costed nothing for a while, which was really cool. But it's still just as good. Then we come to Kankuro. The reason we have Kankuro is because all his skills require random. So for characters like Naruto and Sasuke, who require taijutsu and ninjutsu, which the reason I have them on the team is that they can go back and forth. And with Kankuro on the team, we can actually insta-kill. But it's going to require a bit, but we'll get on that. So Kankuro deals 30 damage to 1 enemy for 2 random, no cooldown. 15 affliction damage to all enemies, which is awesome for 1 random, 1 turn cooldown, but that's not bad because that's not his main move. Puppet Preparation. Puppet Preparation gives destructible defense. It's like, they originally called it, I think it was, what did they call it? Like temporary health. That's a good way to think about it. But there's certain moves like affliction skills that cut through that. So keep that in mind. It is like temporary health. It does act like an extra set of health, but the only skills that can cut through it are affliction, so keep that in mind. Kankuro also deals 5 additional damage with both his skills, so we can get poison bombs up to 20 AoE damage, and we can get Black Secret Machine one-shot up to 40 damage. So that's all some cool things to keep in mind, you guys. So let's get into the game. What I do for this part is when I'm searching for an opponent, I'll bring it back to you guys when I find an opponent. So I'll be right back with you guys. And here we are in game, guys. Alright, so since enjoy my background, it was actually from the previous account where I was originally doing all this. So quick analysis of the enemy team. Tenten does AoE damage, and AoE means area of effect, targets all characters. And she can cut your damage by, like, I think it's 5. I'm still learning as we go along, guys. I do keep this in mind. Stuns, and Zaku deals AoE damage as well as being able to counter. There is counter skills. I know none of our teammates use them, but for now we're just going to go ahead and use Naruto's Shadow Clone. The reason I'm doing this is because we'll be able to get his stun his stun skill. Oh man. Basically we'll be able to use Rasengan quicker. It's a stun skill, and it's going to help for characters like Zaku who want to try and dominate our souls with his... He deals 45 AoE damage. That's almost half our health. And it's just... Look at that. I knew that was coming. Crap. Alright, we're just going to have to do what we can. Try and cut the damage down as much as we can and see what we can do from there. You'll see us take a huge chunk, unfortunately, because they were set up for this. They were using Ino. Ino knows, this player is obviously knows what they're doing, so we're just gonna, as you can, stunned our stun, and went ahead and used the preparation skill, and it's gonna hurt. Oh, look at that. Okay, we're in the clear, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go and use hit Zaku, and we're dealing 35, but just to save chakra, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save that ninjutsu there. The reason I'm saving the ninjutsu is because we can use it for Sasuke. One thing I try and follow is at least try and keep 1 chakra in your pool if you can. If you can't and you want to go all out, that's okay too, but keep in mind that that could backfire on you as a player. So I'll be right back with you guys when it's my turn. And it's my turn. Okay. So how much? We're dealing 5 less. That's absolutely nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and hit. Okay. So Zaku has a counter. I'm not sure if it counters him for himself anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the one ninjutsu. Not one ninjutsu, one taijutsu, and pay for Uzumaki Barrage. You know what? No. I'm feeling dangerous. Go ahead. And I'm going to go ahead and use that. We're going to save the taijutsu for next turn in case it does happen, but it's not a big deal if it does. And we won. Okay, so... Oh, that sound is so obnoxious. I'm probably going to drop that when I edit, so... So I do have a couple other teams, and I'll be right back with those. Okay, so this team is essentially the same. All we did was swap out Dosu. The reason we did this is because Dosu has the ability to do basically what Naruto does, and a little bit more. Okay, so we've already gone over Kankuro and Sasuke. Let me go over Dosu. So this skill here deals 20 damage, and if they use... and they'll be unable to reduce damage or become invulnerable. We already have Sasuke for that, so we get to use this against another character. During, what is it? Melody Arm Tuning, it deals 40 damage for taijutsu. That's amazing. That is so much damage for such a low cost. That's awesome. Dosu is a great spiker. Spikers are characters that deal high damage for low costs. So... Sasuke is a spiker. Dosu is a spiker. There's a couple other characters that are in the game that are also spikers, but time. Alright, and then we have sound manipulation. This skill deals 20 damage for a genjutsu, and if we have melody arm tuning, it deals 10 damage, and if we have resonating echo drill so it can deal basically 30 damage. 30 damage. So Dosu is an army unto himself. He is a great character. Not only that, they will receive 5... Oh, excuse me. For the rest of the game, the enemy will receive 5 additional damage from non-affliction skills and will deal 5 less damage from non-affliction. Would deal... Okay. In the stacks, okay. First of all, that's permanent, so our moves will essentially deal 5 more damage, and with characters like Kankuro who can build themselves damage, and characters like Sasuke who build, they can do more damage output. So Chidori is going to do an extra 30 damage. That's a total of 60 damage to an enemy if we had used Dosu's move there. So I'll see you guys in game, and we're back, you guys. Alright, so we're up against some characters that they obviously unlocked. That's a-okay. You're gonna run into this and stuff like that, so I'm gonna go ahead and break this down. Saguri, I haven't used him too much. All I know is that he does some really weird stuff. As for Kitamaru deals 50 damage for a bloodline and a ninjutsu and a 1-turn cooldown. I think it's a 1-turn cooldown. If not, it has no cooldown at all, which is just as scary. Then we have Shikamaru, who recently got the revamp. He makes it to where he can use a final explosion, which is an instant kill if you don't have damage reduction. But it must require 2 other skills. When he uses a move, he becomes invulnerable. And I'm not about to let that happen. Okay, soft body modification makes it to where it will reflect skills used on him. So if I'm to attack that character, I'm gonna have skills reflected onto Sasuke. That's not a problem. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get rid of the biggest threats, which are Shikamaru, because if he gets his stuff going, we are screwed to the high heavens. Alright, and then we have Kitamaru, who's just as lethal. He can counter, that can be really annoying, and it's... yeah. Right now, Shikamaru is the most lethal character on that team. We must not allow him to take down any of our characters, so I'll see you guys when it's my turn. Alright, so he actually did what I would love him to do. He went ahead and used the summoning, which is alright. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit Shikamaru here with a resonating drill, and he used neck break, which gives him a permanent 15. Okay, that's good to note then. I'm gonna go ahead, hit Shikamaru here, get rid of the 2 ninjutsu. We only need 1, and since we're building up a nice amount, we can go ahead and use some. Alright, so we hit Shikamaru. He's one of the bigger threats, like I said. Get him out of the way. It doesn't matter. He has no chance of surviving from any of our characters now, because all our characters are in kill range for him. And the next character on the list is going to be Kitamaru. Kitamaru can reflect. It's not good. And he gets 10 points of damage reduction, which is it's alright. It's something we can get through. So I'll see you guys when it's my turn. Alright, and there it goes. He went ahead and used what I thought he would use. Okay, so we can still attack. What I love is that his non-mental skills are stunned, and sound manipulation is indeed a mental. So what's gonna happen is he's gonna get wrecked, to say the least. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna build up another puppet preparation. The only reason I'm doing this is because it's gonna allow us to essentially put out more damage. Screwed. Alright. We got rid of one of the biggest threats on our team, which is that Shikamaru. Terrible character to go up against. But as long as the opponent doesn't know how to use them, you're basically in the clear. Shikamaru needs 3 skills for his instant kill, which I feel is slightly underpowered, but it's not terrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my turn here. Feeling a bit, excuse me, alright, so I'm dealing 40 damage, and I'm gonna go ahead, hit, I'm gonna go all out with this turn, just to show you kind of what happens. I mean, we're gonna deal some massive damage, and let's see what happens. Okay, he's in the death zone. We can, that's something I forgot to mention, guys. For new players, you only gain chakra, 1 chakra per character. So, if we're down to 2 characters, we're only gaining 2 chakra per turn. If we're down to 1 character, we're only gaining 1 chakra per turn. So, keeping your characters alive as much as possible would be essential for victory. Not only to swarm your opponent, but in order to gain energy required to beat your opponent. And you're getting it faster the more characters you have. So, I'll let you guys know when it's my turn. Alright, did they put it? Why does it have a cooldown? Oh, that's why it has a cooldown. I did not know that. So I'm gonna go ahead, pay the cost. That's something to note. I didn't know that happens, but it's not a big deal. We'll be able to Black Secret Machine one-shot next turn, unless he has the little affliction, not the affliction, the soft modification that reflects. So. Alright, doesn't look like they used anything that turn, so I'll let you guys know when it's my turn. And here we go. There's that soft body modification that I was not looking forward to. I'm gonna go ahead and get my preparation skills up. Actually, yeah, he reflex. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up. There's nothing I can do to him now. That's unfortunate, but we'll take our chances. And the best thing that I know to do with Kankuro is build up destructible defense if you can't do anything. Like I said, it's like temporary health. The only things that can cut through it are affliction skills, so don't worry about it. So, I'll be back when it's my turn. And it is indeed my turn. I'm just gonna... We seem to be getting ninjutsu out the butt this game. That guy's definitely done next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and hit Black Secret Machine one-shot. There's not a whole lot I can do. The best thing I can do right now is try and lower my opponent's health. So when next turn comes around, puppet preparation, give myself a little extra health. So I'll see you guys when it's my turn. Alright, that's unfortunate. He instant shotted me and I'm currently still stunned. That's not a big deal. What I'm gonna do next turn is more than likely I'm not gonna Chidori because Shikamaru has the ability to stun me for 2 turns, and I'm not okay with that. But if I don't do anything next turn, I'm royally screwed. Alright, let's see what happens. It doesn't look like he used anything. So, the only thing that could mean is that he put down his counter. With that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Chidori. And unfortunately, since he wasn't the target of my Sharingan, it's not going to instant drop. Next turn, I can instant drop with Lion's Combo. So, yep, as I said, he was going to counter, and that would have been definitely a no-go on my part. So, I'll let you guys know when it's my turn. And here it comes. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go invulnerable. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to get Sharingan up. If I have Sharingan up, he has a lower chance of killing me. So, the best thing I can do is wait it out, Sharingan the following turn, and attempt to target Shikamaru. The reason I'm targeting Shikamaru is because he's the most threatening on that team. Whereas, if it's just Saguri, he's not going to do a whole lot of damage to me once Sharingan's in play. So, I'm going to go ahead, Sharingan, and get rid of a ninjutsu because we have plenty of it. And the next turn, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna line. Actually, I'm in kill range now. Shiz. Hopefully I don't die. If I do, I do. But I'm sure you guys saw how this team works. Basically, what we're doing is we're comboing. Essentially, we're gonna Sharingan. We're gonna prep all 3 of these skills. The reason we're doing this is because their damaging skills are high damage but low cost. Except for Kankuro, but Kankuro is very versatile with the fact that he uses all random chakra. Okay, soft body modification. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take my chances, I'm gonna Chidori. See what happens. There we go, that's a dead Shikamaru. Okay, we're in a safer area now. Now all we have to do is we have to wait for soft body modification to go up. But like I said, guys, all you're doing is comboing. Sasuke deals a total of 30 damage. When Melody Arm Tuning is in play, Resonating Echo Drill deals 40. So right now, right then and there, we're... Ooh. That's no-go. We're dealing 70 damage in total, and then with 2 random to spare, if you have it, of course, we can instant drop one enemy with a set of skills that's for roughly 5 chakra. So that's not bad. If you want to include the preparations, it's 6 to 7, but it's not bad. So keep that in mind. Oh, we're not dead. We are not dead. If we can make it out of this, I will be incredibly surprised, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. So I think unfortunately, I think we lose. I was gonna show you guys more teams, but I have been explaining way too much in this video. But I hope you guys understand. The other team I do have is Naruto, Young Kakashi, and Kankuro. Basically, it's the same thing that we've been doing. It's just comboing. That's all we're doing is combo. And yeah, combo. Really, if anything, I feel like all you're doing is comboing with characters. But there's some other characters that are really technical, such as Rin, who is a starter character. Hanabi Hyuga, who is she is Hinata's little sister. They do have her as a usable character for this game. I knew that was gonna happen, but that's not a big deal. But there's other like technical characters that you'll run into as you continue to play the game, and so I hope this video helped you guys. Go ahead, leave it a thumbs up. Stop by the Naruto boards or in Naruto-Arena if you're interested in the game. I'll leave a link down in the description below. And I thank you all for watching. And as always, goodbye.